Revenue is not the only way to measure success of your business. Okay, there are other metrics you need to consider when measuring if your business is successful. Okay, revenue only tells you the success of what have happened, okay, in the past, because you have made the revenue. It doesn't tell you, however, how your business is positioned for the future. Okay, the fact that you made revenue in the past does not mean you're going to continue making revenue in the future. Right? So you will need to understand other metrics you need to be tracking to make sure your business is sustainable. That is, your success remains sustainable. So I'm going to tell you what those metrics are. There are 5 metrics we are going to be considering, and under each of these metrics, I'm going to tell you what you need to be tracking. Okay, the first thing is your financial health. Okay, how is money coming in and how is money going out? What is the speed of it and how sustainable is it? Okay, the fact that you made money last month does not mean you are going to make money this month. Okay, you need to identify it. Is money always flowing in and flowing out every single month? Or is it just happening like every 3 months, every 4 months? You need to identify your financial health. Okay, this is essential. The next thing is your margin. What is your margin on revenue for profit? Okay, when you make a profit, you say, okay, your profit on this revenue figure is 20%. Okay, that means 80% have gone to, let's say, cost of goods and every other expenses. All right, so you need to identify that 20% in your own revenue figures and your own profit figures. This is essential. Okay, the next thing is how predictable is your income? Okay, that money that is coming in, how predictable is it? How are you able to plan for the future based on your predictability of the finances that is coming in? Okay, that is the revenue. How predictable is it? Are you able to plan for a future? Let's say, for instance, you are a manufacturing company. You want to make a purchase of a large machinery in 2 months. Are you able to plan? Okay, within your business, within your finances, are you able to plan based on the revenue income that you know will come? Okay, that you know. Now you don't have the money, but you know that within that 2 years, we have this plan. Every month we make at least a 10 million, 20 million. You're able to know. Okay, that is very essential. The predictability of your revenue figures. Okay, your profit. Essential. Okay, so the next thing after the financial health metric, those are the 3 under the financial health. The next one is the customer metric. Okay, you need to identify the following: how much it costs you to get one single customer. Okay, a customer comes into your business, they spend 10,000 naira. How much did it cost you to get that one customer? You ran ads, you made flyers, you did this, you did that. One customer came. Let's say, for instance, you spent 50K on a flyer. You have shared all the flyer, okay, and only 2 people came. It means you spent 25,000 naira to get those 2 customers. Okay, that is essentially what it means. Of course, there are other considerations, but basically on the foundation level, that is what it means. You spent 25K, okay, and this person came into your business and they bought something of 20K. You've actually not made any money per se because you spent 25K to get this person. That leads us to the second thing. Okay, what is the life cycle of the worth of that customer in your business? What is their life cycle? That is the worth of the totality of the duration of their stay in your business. A customer came into your business today and spent 20K. They came tomorrow, spent 100K. They came 3 days again, spent 1 million. They came again, spent 50K. That is giving you a life cycle value of that customer. That customer is worth way more than you spent on acquiring them. That is basically what it means. Okay, the next thing is the retention rate. How many customers come back? How many are you able to retain? Okay, the ones that came today, are they coming back? You spent 25K to get somebody today. The person bought today. Did they come back again? Are they coming back? If they're not coming back, you need to identify it. Okay, that is one metric you need to be watching. Okay, the next thing is the net promoter score. That is, how likely is it for these people, your clients, to promote you to other people, that is to refer you. Okay, how good are you and how likely is it that they will talk to other people on your behalf to get them to patronize you? Okay, you need to identify that score. So the next metric is now your operations and your systems. How long does it take for you to fulfill an order? Okay, you're a manufacturing company, or rather you're a buying and selling organization. Okay, you buy to sell. Okay, how long does it take you to fulfill an order? A customer has made an order. Does it take you a week? Does it take you 10 days? Does it take you 2 days? Okay, this can be a metric to gauge the efficiency of your own logistics. Okay, how quick it is for you to get products delivered to your customers. Okay, that is also a success factor. That is also a success metric. The next thing is, how often is mistake happening within your operational factory? Okay, if you're a manufacturer, how often are mistakes happening? Okay, in your admin section, how often are you experiencing errors? Okay, you need to identify all this. Are staffs consistently using the systems you have put in place? Okay, you have spent money developing systems. Are your staffs using it? Are they making sure that it is aiding their efficiency? Okay, are they leveraging on it? Are they using it as a platform to get them to do their own jobs better? Okay, that can also be a success metric for you. More often and more effectively your staffs are using the system that you put in place, the better for you. Okay, so that can be a success factor. So the next metric are the people and the culture. Your staff, do they feel that they are a part of your mission? Okay, do they have that sense of belonging? Okay, that vision that you have communicated to them, do they feel that they are a part of it? That is under the people and culture. You need to have that understanding and that metric. How often do you replace staff? A lot of you have a business today, your staffs have all resigned. Some of you are always complaining that you have a high, staff turnover. A lot of staffs are always resigning from their job. They don't want to work in your business. They don't want to do this. That is a metric. Okay, if your staffs are not resigning, you have a staff that has worked with you for 30 years. You have 10 staffs and they're all working with you. They don't resign. That is another metric. You need to be measuring all this. Next thing is strategic growth. Another strategic growth, we have this. Is your market presence expanding? Okay, are you getting more market share? All these activities you're doing, all these marketing activities, all these communication activities into the market, are they expanding your market presence? This will ensure sustainable success in the future. The revenue you make today will not be compared to what you will make in the future if you're expanding your market. If your market is always expanding, you are getting more customers, more people are knowing about you. Okay, that is a potential for future revenue, massive revenue in the future. You need to be identifying that and be measuring it. Okay, this will be the major measure of your success. These are the 5 metrics. Okay, financial health, customer retention, operations and system, people and culture, and strategic growth. All right, very essential that you carry on these metrics in your business. You identify these metrics and begin to track and measure the success factors around them. Okay, very essential. Okay, I hope this helps you.